This is Play North, the Manitoba Games show. The Manitoba Games, powered by Manitoba Hydro, are coming to Thompson March 4th to 10th, 2018. Check out www.manitobagames.ca for information on volunteering, information on visiting Thompson, and information on all the games in general. Hashtag Play North is what we use on social media. If you hashtag us there with your photos, they might just show up at the games.
Perfect.
Joining me this time is Marcie Halls-Stronciski. You are a Thompson person. The first time I met you, I didn't actually meet you. Your dad came in and I had just barely finished actually working on the 94 games. I was working at the Recreation Center here. I was the facility booking guy. I was Corey Sparks. And he came in and needed some extra figure skating time, and he was not taking no for an answer. So kind of guy he was.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds familiar.
right.
Then I got a chance to work with him a little bit on the Airport Authority Board, and it was fantastic. So you're a figure skater by trade, is that?
Past figure skater.
Figure skating at all anymore?
No, I am not. 2 kids, they take up all my time.
Tell me
and
about
work.
it. I hate it when that, well, I shouldn't say I hate it when that happens. I got 2 kids too, they're fantastic. It's the greatest thing for sure. Have you participated in the games as an athlete?
I have.
Figure skating?
Yes.
Which
Synchro
ones?
figure skating in 1994 here in Thompson
Really?
as host team.
I forgot about the synchro figure skating.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And how'd you guys do?
We got second.
All right.
Yeah.
Held your own.
From what I remember.
That's good. And since then, you've been involved in a couple sets of games. How many times have you been through the games experience?
I started with Sport Manitoba in 2004, and my first Manitoba Games was in 2006 in Beausejour.
Oh, the Beausejour games. They were good ones, for sure. And then basically every set since then, or have you kind of bounced in and out a bit?
I've been bouncing in and out. I missed one in 2008 because I had kids.
There could be no better reason.
Exactly. But I did actually attend. I was on maternity leave, but I attended 2 days after my son was born.
That's a commitment that my employer could only hope they'd get from me. Even Shaw aren't getting that kind of a commitment from me, not a chance. So we appreciate that. What do you do with Sport Manitoba now? So same thing all along, or is this what you're doing now a little different than what you've done since you started?
It's a little different. Now I am a games manager for Sport Manitoba, so I work more with the committees within the host society, and I also work with Canada Games. But when I started out, I started as an admin assistant with Sport Manitoba in the games area.
Wow, I love that story. How was the Canada Games experience for you? Did it feel like a Manitoba Games just kind of on steroids, or was it a whole different sort of thing?
Well, it's a little different because with the Manitoba Games, we work with specific committees with the host society, but with Canada Games, we work with our actual team, so Team Manitoba, like one of the regional teams that are coming up north.
Yeah.
So it's like working with Team North.
But it was Team Manitoba.
But it was Team Manitoba.
Okay, we've all
About
got
the same
that now.
size, but
but
a
a
little
whole
different perspective.
a whole different zone.
Yeah.
How has it been? How does it feel to you to be working now back with Thompson? So I mean, you've worked with a couple different places. Does it feel the same that you're here working with these people, sort of some people that you know, or does it kind of feel just a little not the same?
It's a little different than working with another host society. It's nice because you come in and you know the people. And you know what you're going to get out of them. And you know who to go talk to if you need something. So that's kind of nice, not having to fish out those details.
Absolutely, takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure how often you get back here, but are you getting back more the last couple months than you normally would?
Oh, very much so. I've been back probably about 6 or 7 times, and I hadn't been back in 5 years.
Whew.
So, yes.
Good chance. It's,
Yeah.
and I know from other times I've had that in my life, it's nice to get up a little bit more often because then you can visit a few more people, spend a
Yeah.
little bit more time, right? If you come back only once a year, you feel like you're stuck with the same old family and all that kind
Well,
of stuff.
and it's very rushed. Whereas here, when you come up for meetings and that, you can go see friends for like 5-10 minutes, just say hi, and not feel obligated to spend hours with them.
So, perfect. No, it's fantastic to be able to have you back, and I'm curious what you think of how we're doing for these games. So, how does it look from the outside in? Are we in good shape? Is this going to be a good venue? I mean, we want you to say this is going to be a great place for the games, but just how does it look from a sort of a Winnipeg perspective, looking at the games here in Thompson?
No, I think they look fantastic. You guys really opened everyone's eyes at Host Tour on where your planning is at, and it was really nice to see. And being from Thompson, it was really nice to see. Thompson brought it forward.
Felt pretty good. And what's one of the things, I mean, as a Thompsonite coming back, but even as part of the games, what's one of the things about the games in Thompson that you're looking forward to, or you think is kind of unique compared to some other games?
Well, what I'm really looking forward to is seeing people that I know experience the games, experience what I do on a daily basis with work. So it's pretty neat. It's like getting my friends involved with Manitoba Games and a multi-sport games because it's different. It's different than a regular event or competition.
That's a pretty awesome perspective, actually, because you're right. Nobody knows what your job is about. We don't know.
You explain it, and they have no idea what you're talking about until they'll find out in March.
And now you have all that in common with all of your friends. That's no way. That's too good. I like it. For people that are coming to the games from out of town, it's a two-part question. Part one, for people that are coming from out of town to the games, and then again for people in town, what advice would you give them? So if you're coming from out of town, it's your first time you've been at the games, you're coming up to Thompson, what's your advice to those people?
Take it all in. It is an amazing experience. It's not just a competition. Take in other sports, go watch other sports, and just enjoy yourself.
Have fun.
It's only 2.5 or 3 days, 3.5 days that you're here, so.
So get out.
Take it all in.
Get out and do it. It's funny, I was saying that to someone else too, especially as organizers of the games. I think we were talking about, tourist experiences and visitor experiences, and we sort of think that people are here for a week or a week and a half, because that's, in our minds, that's how long the games go. But really, people that come in on a Sunday afternoon and leave Wednesday at lunchtime aren't here very long, right?
No, not at all.
It's a quick turnaround for them, so you pack in as much as you can, I guess, is the advice to them. If you're a volunteer, if you're somebody from Thompson and you're part of the games, again, what's your advice to them as we head into the week of total madness?
Volunteer as much as you can. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Take it all in. This is the mini Olympics. Enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's so much different. I think sometimes the people in the different sports get carried away thinking, well, it's just a 6-team hockey tournament, or it's a figure skating event that really doesn't involve as many kids as we might have in a northern competition. But the difference here is there's so much more going on, right?
Go take in other sports. You may be involved with hockey or ringette or gymnastics. Go see all the other sports. Go watch swimming. Go watch alpine ski. If you can get away, then do it.
Get away to alpine skiing. I did that in '94. Greatest day of my life. Well, other than when my kids were born and I got married and all that. But that was a fun day, slipping out to the hill for a day, I got to tell you. Last one before I let you go. What's one memory you have from the games past, maybe the Canada Games, but maybe one of the regional or the Manitoba Games that you've been involved in? What's one thing that stands out in your mind as just kind of cool or memorable?
Well, it's not really a Manitoba Games thing. It is a Canada Games thing from the past games in Winnipeg in the summer. My daughter was back girl for Team BC, and she got to go walk at closing ceremonies to receive the gold medal with the team.
No way.
So that was pretty fantastic.
How cool is that? I think I'm knuckling away a tear. I'm welling up, and I wasn't even there. That's too good. We're going to have some memories like that here for sure, too. So, Marcie Halls-Stronciski, thanks for joining me. We look forward to having you back here at the Games, March 4th to 10th, 2018 Manitoba Games, powered by Manitoba Hydro. Come in here to Thompson. Check out www.manitobagames for all kinds of information on the Games, especially to volunteer. There's a big yellow arrow. Click on that. Work your way through it. It's a little daunting. Give yourself 10 minutes, but you'll get through it. We need you to do that. And check us out on social media. Hashtag all your posts with hashtag playnorth.